Welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to be showing you how to use a bulb pipette to set up for your titration. When you come into the lab, you need to be wearing your lab coat fully done up and have your safety glasses on and over your eyes. All of the lab scripts contain COSH and risk assessment information, and you need to have read this before you start working. This is a bulb pipette. It is accurate glassware because you're going to be using this solution as part of your titration for determining the concentration. So when the meniscus of your solution is on the line, you know you've got exactly 25 mils in it. There will be a range of different pipette fillers in the lab for you to use. And they come into two types. There's these where you squeeze the top and you squeeze the vials and they're rubbery, and then there are these that have got a wheel that you move to suck the solution up. Any of these will work the same. This one's probably a little bit too small and you'll have to be repeating how to fill it up a few times. So I'm going to show you how to use a bulb pipette, and I'm going to show you how to use it with the two different types of pipette filler. So I'm going to start with this because this is my preference. So before you put it on, squeeze the valve at the top and have it so it's in. Now you're going to put your pipette on. When you do this, you want to be holding the pipette right at the far end and the pipette filler quite close, and then you put it on and you can see it'll hold. And if I put my thumb at the top of the bottom of the pipette filler, you can see that it's only on less than a centimetre. So before you use the bulb pipette, you need to wash it out with deionised water and then the solution that you're going to use it with. So I have a beaker of deionised water and I have a waste beaker. So for this, you don't need to fill it up completely. I usually just put some so it gets to the bulb, and then put my thumb over the top so it stays, and then twist it and pour it out the other end. Then I've got my standard solution that I made, and I'm going to do something similar with that. So I put my pipette filler on. Now twist, pour. So now I'm ready to fill it up to set up for doing a titration. For the titration that I'm going to do, you need to put your 25 mils of standard solution into a conical flask. So pipette's clean, put the pipette filler on again, and now I'm going to pipette out 25 mils. So when I'm filling this, I'm keeping the solution between the bottom of the beaker and the top of the solution. I'm not resting it on the bottom because then it's not very efficient. It'll take you longer to fill. So I'm squeezing the pipette filler and you can see the levels going up. Now I take the solution above and then I put my thumb over the top, and then I use moving my thumb to drop the level of the meniscus. And I'm getting at eye level to see that. And then I lift it out and I put it into my conical flask. And I just let it drain under gravity. And then I touch the top of the solution and that's exactly 25 mils, and you leave the last drop in the pipette. You never force it out with a pipette filler. So now that's ready for a titration. I'm going to repeat that and show you how to use one of these pipette fillers. With these, the key points is you've got the wheel that draws up liquid, and you've got this button that you can press, and they've all got a button, and that means you can lower the top and it won't affect the solution, so you then can keep filling it up with the wheel. Now this one, again, if I show you, you put it on, it'll hold. If you take it off, it's on about just less than a centimetre. These don't force them up, the pipette filler. So you start with the plunger down, and again I'm holding it between the bottom of the solution and the top, and I'm moving the wheel and not quite from, because if I go like that it'll drop. And again, I'm taking it past the level and putting my thumb on. I'm dropping the level and I'm draining it under gravity into my conical flask. And now I've got exactly 25 centimetres cubed for the titration. So when you're in the lab, if you've used one type of pipette filler before, try one of the others and see if you've got a preference. But they'll all work in the same way. Thanks for watching, and if you've any questions, send me an email.